What up, YouTube? How y'all doing? You know what I'm saying? Rising. You know what I'm saying? On this motherfucking Thursday, you know what I'm saying? Top of that day. But yeah, man. I'm over here trying to discuss the situation, man. We talking about that Black Lives Matter situation, man, and we're talking about these hypocritical people, typical hypocritical women and men and these movements and shit, man. Um, you know, just to let y'all know, a movement is not an organization. So let's not get the two mixed up. These people don't give a damn about you, right? Yeah, man. So I mean, the topic of this is the hypocritical these hypocritical people that you know what I'm saying, that we see in the media, that we see you know, on the day to day, that are excuse me, on TV and you know, social media, whatever the case is. You see what I'm saying? These people are just bought and paid for, like I broke down last night on the video, how we broke that down. You know, people try to push movements, you know, in this capitalist society. They try to push a communist or socialist movement. You got to kind of look at that as a red flag right there. You could still have this certain kind of ideologies, maybe a little bit of socialist ideologies as far as controlling you know, your businesses and stuff like that. But none of these groups were pushing capital. Then none of them were pushing any kind of free enterprise. None of them were pushing any kind of you know, wealth building. Martin Luther King, all of them, civil rights movement, Black Panthers, you name it. These are supposed to be our so-called leaders. How could a people have leaders? No other race or nationality or whatever you want to call it, they have none of them have leaders, right? None of them. None of these people have leaders. um, None of them have people that tell them, you know, orchestrate or tell them how to move or tell them how to um, so-called fight in this plight, right? None of them do that. It's not that's just not, you know, how other groups roll, and that right there is a red flag too, because you got to look at it like this. If none of these other nationalities, you know, have that, and you know, they have ownership, they have wealth. You know, we got to look at it like, I mean, obviously, you know, it's by design that we don't in a lot of ways, but a lot of these groups didn't help. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna call them groups because they're not organizations. Um, they didn't help, you know, at all. You know, the Black Lives Matter movement. I mean, are they pushing any wealth? I mean, it seems like they're pushing socialists and Marxists and a certain kind of values, but they're not. See, that's what I'm saying. We got to stop, you know, getting caught up in these ideologies that these groups are pushing. You know, just because they're pushing the ideology, I don't mean that that does not mean that you know, corresponds with what you think, or you know what I mean, your ideology or anybody else, right? So basically, I'm just not feeling it. I'm not feeling how any of these movements don't I mean, they call themselves progression or progressive movement, but where's the progress though? You know what I'm saying? Where's the progress? Um Progress for other groups. See, other groups don't even have to have organizations like this, but they still get progress because guess what? They don't have clergy and they don't have officials and people selling them out. They ain't got they're Catholic priests and preachers and all that shit. They don't, even though the Catholic Church is corrupt as hell, but they don't sell their people out. They don't sell these you know, Hispanics and Catholic, I mean Irish and Italians and you know, the Asians and stuff like that, you know, with some of their beliefs. They don't sell them out. They don't lead them into a burning building like Martin Luther King said, right? And you got to think, you got to look at it like, is this purposely done? These groups, you know, none of these groups, I just can't see what's the point. I mean, I know what the point is. It's a controlled opposition. The government puts these people out, just like I was saying last night. The government puts some of these Panthers and some of these people out as well. They put them out and prop them up to get their agenda going. Um, you know, all the way from the Garvey movement, all the way to the civil rights movement. You know, this is something, we had something in the 20s and something in the 60s, and then now, you know, they're continuing now with this BLM. So, you know, my thing is with this BLM thing, you know, they on their mission statement, they were basically just pushing. They were, you know, they're talking about the black family, But then they were talking about getting rid of the nuclear family, a lot of these groups, right? Getting rid of the nuclear family is dangerous. And the nuclear family involves a man and a woman and some kids. You know how the people would say, they have conservative values and stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? Which I some certain in certain cases I understand. They want to conserve their values back to when they want to or how they did things, and I understand that. And, a lot of times I don't even agree with the conservatives, but I mean that's better than these damn Marxists and these communists and these socialists. You want to get rid of the nuclear family. You want pop the dad out the house, and then push it to where you even have pictures, right? You even have pictures with just they have the black family, but it's just you. I mean, it's a black mother and her kids, and I think that's really strange, right? Let me get into let me see if I can find these pictures. If I see if I can find these pictures, hold up. Yeah, man. Hold up. Let me try to see if I can find it. Let me see. Damn. Hmm. Shit, I can't find that, man. Sorry about that, y'all. Damn, I forget where the picture was at. Uh, um, Hold up. Shit, I can't find it. I can't find it, man. I'm not even tripping. It's all good. But I think I could. Let me see. I think I could find a mission statement. Hold up. Damn, I can't find a mission statement now. Hmm. All right, let me see. Let me go into this real quick.
protesters is being called disgusting by rank and file St. Paul police officers.
How's it
Police
gonna sound?
Federation leaders say the threatening refrain is divisive and dangerous and won't lead to improved police relations. As Bill
Wow,
Hudson
there's no
explains,
sound.
march organizers
Shoot.
say they're
Man.
not about to apologize.
Let me hold up, man. Oh no. Hold up.
By most accounts, it was a peaceful march down Snelling Avenue, though intended to disrupt leisure to deliver a message of justice.
We weren't surprised that it was peaceful, but we were glad that everything worked out right.
But along the way, protesters broke into a pointed refrain. What some may find offensive is also free speech. What's ironic here is that marchers were being protected by the very officers targeted in the chant.
Statements and chants like that are just ignorant. I find it absolutely disgusting.
Officer Dave Titus heads the St. Paul Police Federation.
Go.
He called it dangerous and outrageous rhetoric.
So the thing is,
coming
look,
just hours after
that,
a Texas deputy
Dog
was
Boss, what
gunned
up?
down
Kim
in
BJ, what
cold
up?
blood.
Morning.
I don't think
Let me see.
chanting or singing chant.
Let me see. Mm-hmm.
Discover Card here to explain our cashback match. We match all of the cashback you earn at the end of your first year automatically.
Well, all right. Black Lives Matter scrubbed the page on website this week, disparaged the Western prescribed nuclear family structure, promoting, prompting a former NFL lineman to blast critics who accused him of previously misinterpreting the organization. Yeah, man. Police Colors has described herself as a fellow co-founder, Lisa Garza, trained Marxist. Remove a page titled "What We Believe" that included the public policy positions as well, describing herself as a part of the global family, Black family. We disturb the, disrupt the Western prescribed nuclear family structure requirements by supporting each other and extended families and villages to collectively care for another, especially our children, to disagree with the mothers and parents. To a degree, with mother and parents, the children are comfortable. The website formerly read. The page was, which was no longer available Thursday, also said BLM aim to dismantle the patriotic practice and leads the mothers to having to work double shifts to make ends meet. But if it's a patriotic practice, then the man would be in the home, dude. What are they talking about? When the man be in the home? So you see what these people, I mean, black people be getting mad at me and stuff. People get pissed, they get mad. You got some black women, you know what I'm saying? They get, but honestly, I ain't no black woman. But honestly, how could you as a black woman or whoever be cool with this? You know what I'm saying? But see, I understand why, because this has been ingrained in your minds, right? Certain things have been ingrained in the black males' minds too, in the society. But I mean, how do you go against So the thing is, these people are sick, man. These people are sick. You push a gay agenda, right? And you're lesbians. All three of these women are lesbians, by the way. All three of these women do not like men. So why would any straight woman follow a movement with three lesbian women that don't like men? Can anybody answer that question? Why would you do that? Why would you follow a movement with no men? Anyway, why would you follow a movement with straight lesbian women? Because a lot of black women push the lesbian, as a lot of black women push the gay and bisexual, like it's cute to be like that. A lot of them push the the already black male ain't shit, black men ain't shit narrative already anyway, right? Some of them was pushing it before this Black Lives Matter BS, right? But why would you take away the nuclear? And they're talking about making women work. Women chose to work. Women chose to work. Y'all chose to work. So you can't talk about forcing or making y'all to work when y'all chose to work. Y'all stupid asses follow the feminist movement, right? The feminist told you that your man ain't shit and told you to do for self and to get out and work. The feminist told you that. The white women told you that. And the feminist, you know, was mixed up with some gay women, some lesbian women, and it was mixed up with women that were disgruntled with their husbands, right? Was mad at their husbands and their white men and wasn't happy in their situation, right? So what does that have to do with you? Black women, black, I'm gonna say the word black, right? Even though that shit has no standing by law. And see, that's the thing right there too. These people keep pushing the word black, 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 black lives, black, black. You gotta already, that's already a red flag. That's just like a camera in the courtroom. Camera in the courtroom, we gotta look at, let's break it down. Camera in the courtroom, black. We gotta break both those down as a hoax. You gotta break those down as a suspect type activity. Because we all know you can't have no cameras in the courtroom, right? But we've seen all these trials, these stage trials being filmed and recorded and or not recorded, being sketched or whatever. It just lets you know a lot. Lets you know a whole lot, you know. You know, that's just like they're interviewing Alec Baldwin, but Alec Baldwin's not in jail, right? Why is he not in jail if he just got accused of shooting somebody and killing somebody? See, that's what I'm talking about. The script it keeps going. The narrative keeps going. Let me go a little bit more into this before I get out of here, though. So, what do we? Why would you want to take away? And then why would you take it? See, you took it down because you got some heat, right? You took that mission statement down because you got some heat from it, right? But didn't Patrisse Cullors in the Black Lives Matter movement get accused of stealing $60 million? That's a lot of money, right? And they were funneling that money to Act Blue, which paid for their donors and paid for campaigns like Bernie Sanders and Joe Biden, right? So how are you Black Lives Matter and y'all pushing for the most racist white candidates around, which is Joe Biden, right? You pushing for him, but you Black Lives Matter, right? These same women are talking Black Lives Matter, but they're pro-abortion though. How are you pro-abortion, but you pushing Black Lives Matter? Black women need to call this out. Black men, we done already been doing this. We would already, you know, since this bullshit started, they took over the Black Lives Matter movement, which was, you know, Darren Seals and other straight heterosexual men was leading the way, and they took it over, right? So, can anybody answer me that question and answer me why? I've seen some black women on YouTube. I've seen some black women on YouTube going in on these hyenas, right? I've seen them going in on these jackals and hyenas. They was going in on them. But why aren't more women using their platform to do this on YouTube or any kind of social media? Because, you know, I'm going to tell you why. A lot of these women secretly believe this shit. They're secretly pushing this shit on. And they're talking about a George Floyd video game. That lets you know that was fake. That lets you know that was a hoax. But anyway, so look, so the group was a close. Okay, so Patrisse Cullors was, you know, she took $60 million. She bought a new house in was it Calabasas or a certain part of California, right? Away from black people, by the way. So you push Black Lives Matter. You don't even want to be around your own people. And mind you, she could have went to Baldwin Hills, right? That's a nice area in California, predominantly black, you know, affluent area, right? She could have went anywhere. They got predominantly black, you know, nice neighborhoods like that in Baltimore. I mean, Maryland, and you know, all types of parts of the United States. They have affluent black neighborhoods that are wealthy. See, you know, the news ain't gonna tell you that though, right? These motherfucking people on YouTube ain't gonna tell you that shit. I'm gonna have to make a video about that. They're just gonna tell you about poverty. Everybody links so-called black to poverty, but I guess I understand why they link black to poverty, because black has no standing by law. Black means nothing. It means dead, right? So, and then so Patrisse Cullors has described herself and fellow Alisa Garders as trained Marxists. You know how dangerous that is to take a Marxist on a Marxist ideology? See, that's what I'm saying. The Black Panthers, the socialists, those programs was working. The ownership, but that's it. Those other social parts of the socialist programs and stuff like that they were pushing did not work. the communists never work. The communism Martin Luther King and Rosa Parks was pushing will never work. Right? These people hit you with ideologies that will not work, and it's not that are not best for our people. They hit you with that all the time, right? And then the global black family. What the hell is the global black family? Can anybody answer me that question? What is a global black family? What is a global? So on the damn. I'm sorry to hear about that, BJ, man. You welcome, man. You know, you still welcome. You still welcome to come on my platform anytime, man. You know what I'm saying? I'm just saying, you know, I'm gonna start doing some of these early morning joints. But I'm what is today? Thursday. I'm gonna do a show tomorrow, man. Do a show tomorrow. You know what I'm saying? Same time. Jump on there tomorrow, BJ, if you want. But what do y'all think about this? I mean, I'm sorry. I know. Do y'all agree in the chats or whoever's watching? Do you? More women need to call this shit out. That's y'all job, man. You know, but at the same time, there's only certain things I know a lot of black women or so-called black women can do about it anyway, because these motherfuckers, you know, they're propped up by the government. This is a government agency. I'm not. See, they're not an organization. We just call these motherfuckers an agency because they're agents, right? We disrupt the Western prescribed nuclear family structure required by supporting each other and extended families and villages that collectively care for one another, especially our children, to the degree that mothers, parents, and children are comfortable. So what about the father, man? See, I'm starting to think that these other black people push the single father thing more than white people. I'm starting to think that. We could talk about the white man all day, and you know he's a piece of shit, and this and that, and this and that. We could do it all day. The government, right? I'm talking about the government when I said the white man, but we could do that. We could talk about it all day. We could say hey, this and that about him, and you know what I'm saying. But why do we have these? These are supposed to be so-called our women, man, and they're openly. And I know a lot of black women that don't think like this, that are not on this page, and shout out to them. You know what I'm saying? They be on my platform, daughter Yeshua, you know, other black women, you know what I'm saying? They don't think like that. They look at that and they laugh at that shit. What the fuck is they'll say, what the hell is that? What is a global family, right? So, I mean, honestly, these people basically telling you that the men shouldn't be and are not in the picture and shouldn't be in, you see what I'm saying? A part of this, what's his name, man? They're telling you that straight black men should not be a part of any kind of family structure. But see, you know why we're losing and why other groups are getting ahead? Because other groups don't say crazy, bizarre shit like that. Other people's women don't do that. Even the Mexicans don't do that. The Asians, which I give them props to. I give them props. I'm sorry, man. I ain't bashing them. We ain't bashing nobody over here. Just because they're doing some better. We ain't jealous over here. We ain't envious over here. Salute to these other groups, man. Salute to the Mexicans, man. Salute to the for that, to the Asians. Salute to you know what I'm saying, the Romanians and even the Afghanis or whoever the fuck. The Muslims got a really tight knit. Doc Ball said, I guess a global family means 2 women. That's all I see on the commercial, exactly. Or you'll see a so-called black woman with somebody else that's not even her complexion, right? You see it all day. Who is paying for funding for these commercials, right? That these people be in. Who is promoting, propping up these groups? It's the Democratic Party. It's George Soros, right? George Soros is really thorough when it comes down to giving these mammies what they want and what they need to fill their bullshit agendas, right? But see, the thing is, how could you see? This is what I'm talking about. The Black Panthers were getting funded from Jane Fonda. Why the hell would you get funded by a white actress? Please, anybody tell me. If you're a so-called black revolutionary group, armed group that want certain kind of changes, why would you get funded by Jane Fonda? Just like these people are getting funded by George Soros, right? And by the way, George Soros funds both sides, you know. These so You're talking about black this and black that, but it's white money that you're funded from. Interesting. Oh, it's black money too. My bad. A lot of those donations were so-called black people and shit. You know, all those fake, fraudulent donations that they were pushing. Those fake ass donations, fake ass causes, fake ass revolution, fake. But you know who that's on? Excuse me. You know who that's on? That's on our people. That's their fault, right? That's our people's fault. And they get mad at Marcellus Wiley. Why does a black man see the emasculation process continues? Why does a so-called black man get into hot water or get in any kind of controversy? Because he's saying that what they said is a bunch of bullshit about that nuclear family. Why does he get that's the demasculating process that we got to go through as so-called black men. They talking about, these women talking about, why can't black men? A black man can't even question certain things. Black men can't even say certain things. Look how they did King Richard. Look how they did Venus and Serena. See, this is the kind of shit right here in this kind of climate that fuels that bullshit. Amanda Seal, Elephant Seal, and motherfuckers like that. Right? This fuels that. This gives them the fuel, adds fuels to the fire so they could go in on King Richard, right? Venus and Serena's dad, right? This gives them that. So my question is, y'all, is it really white people that are the problem when it comes down to this, or is it our people? These people didn't have to choose George Soros' money. They didn't have to choose this. And Doc Paul says all these black organizations get funded by white people. Exactly. And they get funded and they tell them to go with ideologies that don't even work. This is capitalism. There's certain things that's fucked up about capitalism. That's true. But you have to push in this capitalism society. Everybody else is going the capitalist route. Sunlight, how you doing? Good morning, or Grand Rising, Sunlight. Everybody else is pushing this route. Why wouldn't you? We broke it down last night. There's certain things in capitalism that's bullshit too. There's certain things that socialism that's bullshit, but there's certain things with capitalism that's good. And so certain things from socialism that's good, like how those breakfast programs, those programs that the Panthers was doing was great. And then you see how the American government took that and hijacked that and ran with it. But see, you got to think, why wouldn't you feed your own kids in breakfast time? You know, and they was talking about they was feeding them graham crackers and milk and bullshit like that. Unhealthy shit. Milk is not good for you. Why are we giving kids milk? Can anybody answer me that question? You might as well, you know what I'm saying? It's like pus in a bottle milk. You know, I mean, Sunlight. I mean, you're a woman. You know what I'm saying? And you're conscious. These people are sick. These people. I mean, do you think more black women? I mean, even though they're still government funded, do you think more black women should call these people out? Hannibal, what up? What up? Hannibal in the building. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, I mean, what do y'all think, man? Do you think more black women should call these people out? Damn, son, I forgot about that. Those hormones. That's right. Not just the nastiness like pus and bullshit, and maybe even a little bit of blood and stuff like that be in the milk. But you're right. It's hormones. That's true. So these people are sick, man. These people, we got to really start going in on these people, man. You know what I'm saying? We really need to start going in on them. But see, y'all see the emasculation process, right? So now Venus and Serena's dad, we're gonna next week we're gonna talk about that on the panel. I might even do that Friday. I'll have BJ, I'll have some other cats. Right, they consider eggs dairy, and eggs is far from dairy, right? So we're gonna have a panel about the King Richard thing, probably Friday, probably tomorrow. But that's true. Sunlight. That means, yep, you spend more money on bigger clothes, etc. You're right. But I mean, what do y'all think? I mean, see, now they going in on King Richard Williams, Venus and Serena's dad, right? Right, eggs are in the meat group. They're going in on the dad, but see, this we already I'm sorry, black women. I love y'all, but y'all got conditioned in a certain way in this society. Y'all got conditioned to not all y'all, because you know you're conscious and you know what I'm saying. If you're on it, you're not gonna be thinking stupid like that. And if you're thinking any kind of rational mind state, you're not gonna be thinking like a dummy like that. This is some dumb, ignorant stuff. But how could you have another woman, which is gonna go home to their man, by the way? How could you have another woman tell you that your man ain't shit? And see, these feminists are so stupid. Now these motherfuckers see they're talking about they you know it was you know oppression in them, how they had to work and take care of kids and stuff like that. But now they're pushing the independent thing, and now they're saying they don't need a man because they're working. See, which one is it? Y'all didn't want to do it, or y'all so empowered by working that you don't need a man? Which one is it? I'm confused. Because somebody answer me this question before I go. Somebody answer me this question before I go, please. The other question, the name of this title: how could you be pro-black How could y'all be pro Hannibal? Yeah, it's like, you know, and then the other sister was trying to say some stuff, the half sister or something like that was saying some stuff about him too. But it's just like, see, we don't value fatherhood, man. A feminist is somebody, see, a feminine woman is different. A feminine woman is somebody that goes into the that 10 you know, the 10 value system, 10 life value system, right? Somebody that honors health, spirituality, you know what I'm saying? And stuff like that at the top. You see what I'm saying? A feminist is somebody that honors wealth, dwelling, education. You see what I'm saying? A bunch of bullshit. Somebody that basically pushes the woman ideology as far as they don't need a man to do anything. They could be independent, do for self. They shouldn't. They want a matriarchal society. They don't want a patriarchal society. They want to get rid of nuclear families. They don't want the old fashioned mom and dad and kid. A lot of them are they're just pro woman, and they're talking about they want to be equal, but you already are equal. Everybody has roles. You see what I'm saying? The sisters produced a movie to praise the dead, didn't they? I mean, I'm talking about the critics. Now, there was a critic going in on King Richard. There was a critic. It was some black women going in on him, some feminists going in on him, right? But son, like, from the type of stuff you be saying, I would doubt that you're a feminist. I would doubt it. But you know, somebody that definitely pushes the pro woman. You see what I'm saying? And they pushed in the 70s. They want to be equal, but you are equal. You play a role, right? The man, you know, the man goes, you know what I'm saying, has the sperm, the woman, I mean, the sperm goes in the egg, it fertilizes, bam. We both have our roles. You see what I'm saying? One is more feminine, one is more masculine for a reason, right? I haven't seen the movie yet, Hannibal. I haven't seen the movie yet. I gotta check that out. I gotta look at it. That's what I'm gonna do tomorrow. Before, I want to definitely check it out before the movie, before I want to that only makes sense, right? You know, do a little bit of journalism on it before. I don't want to be what's his name and shit. I don't want to be you know what I'm saying, a asshole and shit. You know what I'm saying? And you know, you don't want to be no fucking idiot and shit. You know what I'm saying? Doing this, man. You gotta know what you're doing. But I just think that they're bash. You know, it's a sad thing. But can anybody answer me this question? How could you be pro-life and you screaming Black Lives Matter, but you're pro-abortion? Yesterday, hey, what's up? Felicia in the building. I like that new banner. Person who used the term feminism in the 1869 has asserted that women should have equal civil rights as men, including voting rights. But see, and this is the thing. I should have said that before. The white woman was the white woman's fight and plight, man. See, the thing is, can anybody answer me a question? When has a black man ever oppressed a woman? Never. If you're in the same state, that's just like the Mexican woman saying, "Oh, the Mexican man oppressed us." If we're in that same state, how the fuck did this one oppress this one? Oh yeah, Karl Marx is a piece of Karl Marx. Yep. Yeah. Okay. And then what's the name? And Gloria Steinem, the agent, the CIA agent came in the 70s. I think it, yeah, but I mean, yeah, and see, yeah, Marx. That's why she's a Marxist. But Karl Marx is saying all types of crazy stuff though, besides the feminist aspect, you know. But see, you see the Black Lives Matter people, they talk about. Yeah, I think I did on accident, Felicia. But yeah, thanks for tapping in. I appreciate it, man. You know, but I mean, what do y'all? I mean, can anybody, Felicia? I know you know you're. Felicia don't think like that. Darty Ashua, you know, everybody, females I know, even my sister don't think like that. You know, so it's like I can't lump, and I'm not going to lump all black women well, so-called black women. I'm not going to lump all y'all into that. I'm not going to do it because y'all or y'all have, you know what I'm saying, y'all eyes open and y'all not seeing, you know, y'all reading between the lines of the BS. But these women, these people, like I said, what's the name? Is not activist movement is not a group. A movement is not a group. I mean, it's not an organization. Excuse me, it's not an organization, right? At all. Saying two different things. How could you push abortions, but you talk about Black Lives Matter? Because you know what? Those same women are lazy. Those same women are nasty. Those same women want to sleep with men, women, dogs, goats, cats, and they don't want to be held accountable for it. But see, the thing is, birth control is different from abortions, dude. That's not birth control is not a form of. I mean, abortions are not a form of birth control. There's contraceptives. There's other type of things that these women could be doing, but these women want to just be But see, that goes right back into the liberation movement, right? That goes right back along with the you know what I'm saying? The empowering movement. Oh, me being a stripper, that empowers me. These women really push this bullshit. That's just like saying, yeah, man, me being a bank robber, man, that shit's empowering, man. You know what I'm saying? Maybe that'll fucking, you know what I'm saying? Maybe that'll feel some of these other, you know what I'm saying, little boys and shit, man, and just go out, man, and you know what I'm saying, just have to be courageous and just do what you feel. Get it how you live, right? We might, you know what? The hell with it. They want to do that. We gonna push the get it how you live policy. We're gonna push that ideology. Let's get it how we live. Let's get it how we live. We're gonna push it. We're gonna get it how we live, right? And then I think a lot of black women are feminists. I think a lot of them don't even know they're feminists. Sunlight, does that make sense? See, a lot of people don't do research, and a lot of people don't know. So you get caught up in these ideologies, and you get caught up in these groups and their agencies, because they're agents. So you're not gonna know. You see what I'm saying? A lot of us black people, we don't read. We don't do no kind of law books. We don't do law books. We don't do jurisprudence. We don't do words or phrases. We don't do black code, Blackstone. We don't do black law. We don't do none of that, right? We don't even know the difference between a jurist. Well, we don't even know. Look, we don't even know the difference between a jurist and an attorney, right? Come on now. If something happens to us, we say I want an attorney. I want a lawyer. I want an attorney right now. But a lawyer means to turn over. These are deal makers we're down with the deal makers. These are deal makers, right? The deal maker. A lawyer makes deals. That's all they do. Did you know the violator has rights to the child? What do you mean? Oh, sorry about that, Sunlight. I didn't even read. I don't know why my comments. That's weird. Why the comments are coming in like slower. I don't know. Maybe I don't know. Maybe because I got these. I don't know. All right, so think about this, Frank. Even though the number is small, that happens when a woman gets pregnant and from being violated. Dude, most of these women, you go to these Sunlight. I feel you. Go to these marches. Go to these movements. Go to any of these events. They're gonna say, "I need my abortion. I want my abortion." These women are not gonna. They're not saying nothing about rape or none of that, incest or none of that. These people using a lot of these women, white women too, use abortions as a form of birth control. Right? It's so grimy that it got to the point where it's a fight to where they want to make it to where if the baby has a heartbeat, they can kill the baby. Come on now, that don't have nothing to do with black women, dude. They don't have nothing to do with black women. Come on, you know, that's these lawmakers and stuff making that up. You know, the feminists alley-ooped, the feminist movement alley-ooped, they alley-ooped it for y'all, man. You know what I'm saying? They threw the ball up for y'all to slam dunk it. That's what that was and shit. They really ushered in a lot of bullshit for y'all. And then, you know, we got ushered in from bullshit too. The integration. You know what I'm saying? Abernathy and all these King and all these people push the integration on us. These black men, supposedly black men, push that bullshit on us too. We got tricked too as a black man. We got tricked too. You know, these groups hit us with shit that doesn't work for us, and they hit these black women with the Marxist ideology. That shit ain't gonna fucking work. You got to work together. It's funny. And see, it's funny how Sunlight asked me about a lot of us black women. See, they push it on the black women, but guess what? They didn't push it on the Mexican woman. They didn't push it on the motherfucking Hungarian woman. They didn't push it on the motherfucking Asian woman. Now, Asian women date outside their race more than black women, but guess what? Asian women are still loyal to their men. How about that? They're still loyal to their people. Right? Asian, and what's the name? You talking about Moloch? That's that what's the name, huh? Felicia, huh? That's that deity, huh? That owl type joint, Moloch. But you know, Asian women date outside their race more than anybody, right? But they're still loyal to their people. Asian and Mexican people, they're loyal to their groups, but guess what? They're smart. They get what they want out of these dumbass fucking Democrats, stupid ass Democrats and shit. These some dumb motherfuckers. I know maybe by next, what's the name, they'll see it. How these Asian and Mexican people are playing the fuck out these motherfuckers. They'll give them all these benefits and shit. Give them all this shit for the Mexicans and the Asians. And guess what? The Mexicans and the Asians say, you know what? Oh shit, good looking out, but I'm out. Let's go to the Republican. The conservatives and the Republicans got more shit that we talking about for our groups. They got some more shit that we could relate to. Not these goddamn Democrats. Not these super what's the futuristic thinking neo-liberal Democrats. These are the ones pushing all the futuristic transhumanism and all that shit, by the way. I'm not letting the Republicans or the conservatives off the hook either, because they play the other side of the argument too. They don't want nothing for us either. The conservatives, the motherfuckers don't want nothing for us either, dude. Neither one is shit. But at least the conservatives wasn't pushing no weird ass ideologies on us either, though. That's weird, dude. That's really weird. So let's just say that we don't have let's just say we're not each other's people then. We might as well just say that. They gave us a big disconnect from black women to black men. A big disconnect. No other group has it. I mean, I'm not saying, sunlight. I'm not saying, no, see, everybody, that's damn near common sense. Now, abortion and incest, that's different. Motherfuckers wouldn't mind that. But guess what? We can't push that. Oh, this many black women have been raped, and we can't push that, dude. I'm sorry. We can't do that. Because that's what I'm not seeing. I've talked to black women that had, what's the name? It wasn't from no rape for abortions. I've talked to them. They were no, because it wasn't rape. And see, they hitch us with the poverty thing all the time. Like black people just synonymously with being poor, but that's not even true. What did homegirl say last night? Not Corey Bush. What's the other one? Ayanna Presley or some shit, like one of them. She basically, went in front of, what was it? A committee. I don't know, it was Congress, somebody. And she was basically said how she was raped, right, by a guy, and then she ended up getting pregnant by the guy, and he left her or whatever, and she ended up having an abortion. Which it just didn't make any sense. How are you reading from a script and you're telling us this, but you're reading from a fucking script? But so I mean, I see what you're saying. So like, we're not talking about that though. We're talking about these women that use abortion for like it's contraception, like they use abortion like it's birth control. But see that right there, for example, Cynthia G, your girl Cynthia G, is basically on YouTube pushing for black women to abort black male babies. I haven't seen I've seen like one YouTuber do a video on it. One woman YouTuber. How come black women aren't going in on Cynthia G? Can anybody answer me this question? Black women rather going on King Richard, Richard Williams, and Dave Chappelle, right? And why are we fighting other people's battles? Why are we fighting gay motherfuckers? Oh, because we're pushing that shit. I get it. So, it's just crazy, man. It's really crazy. I mean, there you go. And then Karl Marx, he didn't bathe. He was a nasty motherfucker, racist, dirty motherfucker, didn't even bathe. And you go in and listen to somebody like that's ideology. You notice why are all these groups always listen to somebody white? Can anybody answer that question? Why do they never get none of these groups ever get their ideology from somebody? So you could study Frantz Fanon. Y'all know look up Frantz Fanon. Look up Frantz Fanon. Now Frantz Fanon is deep. That's a black motherfucker right there. That's a black male right there. Well, I ain't gonna say black. You know what I mean? He looks like us. Frantz Fanon is deep. You don't see none of just like the whites and conservatives. The white conservatives will never tell you, oh yeah, I read Frantz Fanon's book. I read Carter G. Wilson's book. I read Amos Wilson's book. I read motherfucking Francis Cress Wilson's book. They'll never tell you that. But guess what they'll tell you? I read Candace Owens' book. I read Larry Elder's book. See, you read these motherfuckers' book because they're saying shit that you can't say about us in public, right? They're saying all the black stereotypical shit that you are not going to say about us. That's why you read their book, right? Same thing. We got to watch. We got to stop. We got to stop. You could have conservative values. You could have certain kind of values, but don't take these motherfuckers talking points on. We are not white. We're not white. We cannot take their shit on. We got to take our shit on. You could apply that shit to you because us as black people do have a lot of conservative values anyway. Because we're not pushing this neoconservative bullshit. We want shit to go back to the way it was. And then something like that, I agree, but like outlaw means no exceptions, meaning those women will not be able to have one. We got to go to accountability, though. We got to go to accountability because then we'll say, oh, the man's fault for giving her pregnant. We got to go with the women's accountability. It's both, man. We got to stop that shit. Adults make decisions and do responsible shit. You fucking having loose sex and shit, that's on you, dude. Let's just keep it 100. All right. I mean, I'm sorry. Maybe I should have got some women on the panel and shit. I don't know. But I'm sorry. I don't know about that, dude. I don't know about that, man. We can't, I know this is touchy to a lot of women. I get it. I understand. Because y'all, you guys bury the children, right? But I don't know, man. Oh, he didn't pay. He was a piece of shit. What's his name? Karl Marx. Racist, all that. Wasn't he the cousin of Darwin? You know what I'm saying? But because no one listened to her, just like Kevin Samuels, their agent. No, shit, Sunlight. No, that's not true. No, they are agents, but that's not true. Motherfuckers listen to Cynthia G like a motherfucker. She got thousands of subscribers on YouTube. That's not true. That's not true. That ain't true. That's not true. Gang of motherfuckers listen to her. Go to her shit and look at her subs. Shit. And she ain't the only one. She ain't the only one. There's some Sunlight, whenever you get a chance, there's something on YouTube. Look up Divester Movement. Look at that shit up. These motherfuckers are sick. But guess what? YouTube don't never take them down. YouTube don't flag their shit. Right? You talk about some deep shit. You talk about some real good information. They're gonna take you down. They'll hit you with the misinformation or hit you with this and that because they know that you're telling the truth about their bullshit. Hello. Planned Parenthood. These people push Planned Parenthood, but Margaret Sanger and Francis Galton. Y'all don't know who Francis Galton is. That's another. I think that was Darwin's relative too. Francis Galton was a racist, boy. Look up Francis Galton. Lafestadter or something like that. I forget his name. Look at him up. Them motherfuckers was, man, these motherfuckers is, we talking about there ain't no racism, white supremacy. No racism, dude. Whoo. I doubt that. I doubt that very much. Okay. And then Felicia, sorry about that with the comments, y'all. And Felicia said, I know a woman who damn, Felicia, 14. Can y'all look at, Mom, let me start getting excited. Can y'all look at Felicia's comment real quick, please? Sunlight, can you check that out? 14. This is what we talk about, son. Like, well, I understand, motherfucker rape you or something. Hell yeah, should have an abortion as quick as you can. But, and I actually know people that had abortions from rape, and they love their kids to death. We got to stop. See, Sunlight, we have to stop looking at, we look at stuff too much from what the white people report us and from their perspective and what they tell us to think. People may say that there's no white supremacy, but guess what? There's white ideology. There's white indoctrination. Because we're indoctrinated like a motherfucker from these people, boy. These people is beast. These motherfuckers indoctrinate us like a mug. Okay. And they in our neighborhoods. Look up Margaret Sanger, Sunlight, whenever you get a chance. Look up Margaret Sanger. See? Now, I'm not trying to be funny, but do we really have women and men as black people? Are we really together? What other could anybody else name a group, another racial group that has something called a divestiture movement to basically telling you to not mess with black women, and certain dudes on here telling you not to mess, or the women telling you not to, they're using my bad. The women use divest, that divest term. That shit that's not even used right. But anyway, that's just like a mandate. That's just a judicial term. That's some court shit. Mandate, right? That's why the Supreme Court blocked it. Anyway, that's another topic. Now the people ain't gonna tell you that what mandate really means. They ain't gonna tell you that, right? Because they want you to believe the bullshit. But and see, it's on Twitter too. The divestiture movement. It's on Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, YouTube. How come Twitter didn't shut that down? How come that's not hate speech, right? Because it's okay if we do it on each other. You can't do it to somebody else. It's hate speech. You can't talk about the people with the small hats. It's hate speech, right? Did you feel Felicia said 14 abortions? I know people that had a lot myself. I know relatives that had like 4 abortions. That's you. You having abortions like that back to back to back to back like that. That's you. That ain't nobody. That's you. That's no self-control, right? Close your legs. And to the men, that means that you're picking sorry ass men too, though, dude. That's your choice. Somebody tell me that there's no in life there's no mistakes, there's choices. I agree. I should have got it. I'm gonna end this video in a little while, but tomorrow we cooking. Later on, we got Shaq show later on, but tomorrow we cooking. We roasting, we rotisserie. Oh, it is called Brainwash. See, how are you anti-abortion activist and you don't even know the details on Margaret Sanger? See, people, we just want to belong to something. We just want to belong to something. We don't even do the math and the research on shit. We just want to belong. So, oh shit, yeah, man, I'm supposed to do this shit because I'm a woman and shit. See, black women. Stop falling for this woman shit. That's division right there. Goldman Sachs gave y'all how many millions? 50-something billion or a million or something like that for businesses. And y'all ate it up and ran and shit. Them with some bras on that Fox News, Fox Soul, them fucking hyenas. What's her name? Vivica Fox and all them hyenas talking that bullshit, praising that, but going in on Ice Cube for me with Trump. Ain't that something? That's what you're supposed to do in politics, idiot. You're supposed to meet with the motherfuckers that have the best offer for your group. Stupid. That's what politics is all about. Quick pro quo. They ain't gonna tell you that. They're gonna give you that ideology like, oh no, hey girl, oh man, Ice Cube, oh he's off cold because he's meeting with a Democrat. Oh, a mean old Democrat. I mean, a mean old Republican. Oh, racist. But this motherfucker in the White House is racist as a motherfucker. He was a Dixiecrat. Do your research on Dixiecrats, please. Them motherfuckers was the Southern Democrats. Them motherfuckers was hardcore. Ooh, the threat we pose. Then you will have a aha moment and save our lives because they matter. Ooh, we do got to know who we are. She said it though. We don't even know who we are. I get it. That's why there's so much hatred and disdain for ourselves. See, you talking about ghetto gaggers. See, I mean, I'm glad you brought that up. Why are black women doing this shit? See, that's what I'm talking about. I'm sorry. I don't care if people get offended. That's not our women. The people that are doing that, it's not our women. The people that are having abortion, black babies, they're not our women. 14 abortions, not our women. The ones that are doing ghetto gaggers, not our women. See, Asia, I just said Asian women date outside their race more than anybody. Is there Asian gaggers? Is there Chinese motherfucking throat smashers? No. Is there a Chinese what's that motherfucking you know what I'm saying? Glory hole session? No. Because they love their race and they know who they are. They love their people. They know who they are. We don't know who we are because guess what? We can't even say, damn, these motherfuckers, Asians got this Asian food spot. These Mexicans got the taco spot. These Arabs got this spot. Excuse me. What kind of food spot will we have? That lets you know we're here. We're indigenous to this land. What kind of food spots do we have? What kind of traditional spots will we have? So the white man made it to where we don't know who we are, and now we're indoctrinated to where, yeah, you know, you believe these ideologies for so long, right? And that ghetto gaggers is a bunch of bullshit. See, the Sunlight, that's not our women. That's not our women. Whoever's doing the ghetto gagger shit, that's not our women. Just going to be with the white man or be whoever the fuck you want to be with. To be trash like how you want to see. We got to start calling these women out. We call men out all day. Oh, these motherfucking dogs and motherfuckers. Jenny Jones, Ricky Lake since the 90s been calling black men out. Black men are held accountable to every standard, even if it has nothing to do with them, even if it's not their fault. These black women kind of certain ones aren't. My bad. Certain ones aren't. Because reality TV, everybody asks all day, where's the dad at in the home? But when you see a single white mother, you never, ever see motherfuckers ask where the dad at in the home. Like if there's no single white mothers, right? You see that? Y'all see the stereotype? Y'all see the stigmas? There be white trailer trash all day too, right? Yeah, she was anti-all. She was, you know, see, minority is see, he used that bullshit stupid ass term. I'm not a minor. I'm fucking over 30. You know what I'm saying? We ain't minors, dude. That minority shit's not even, they don't even have nothing to do with us, right? We are not of this land. They will always use the women. She is the weaker vessel. Ooh, she doesn't use the left side of her brain. The man does. They know this. And it has worked since the beginning of time. Ooh, Felicia be always dropping that knowledge, dude. See, that's good that we have her perspective here on this topic. She said, I don't know why the sites haven't been shut down. It's like hate crimes. But when the women sign up for it, one girl's mother brought her. Oh, I seen that one. See, see. Black women, y'all need to start making videos about this. Y'all need to start making videos about Cynthia G. Y'all need to start making videos about this shit. Because when a black dude like me do it or somebody like that or some dude, you know what I'm saying? The motherfuckers look at us like, you know what I'm saying? Funny and shit. Like, you know what I'm saying? You know, but when black women do it, that would make more sense for a black woman to do it though. Yeah, you know what? But see, they're pushing it more on us because we're more because other groups aren't given the poverty stigma. So they give you the poverty stigma. Oh man, I didn't want to be on welfare. That's what Corey with one of them broads. I think it was Ayanna Pressley. I don't know, one of them broads was like, oh man, I don't want to be you know, I didn't want to be, you know, end up on welfare, even though my mom was on welfare. You didn't want to end on welfare with kids, with a kid, right? But didn't Angela Stanton King, doesn't she have like 5 degrees? No, doesn't she have like 3 degrees, 2 degrees? That was Corey Bush. My bad. That was Corey Bush. That was her, huh? My bad. Doesn't she have like 2 degrees? Yeah, that's right. Doc Boss, you seen Angela Stanton's what's her name the other day? That's right. That was Corey Bush. Doesn't she have like 2 degrees with 5 kids? Angela Stanton King, right? So what's the excuse? Can anybody answer me that question? What does having kids have to do with being big on education? Can anybody answer me that question? What does that have to do with anything? Look at Felicia. Felicia got kids. Felicia got degrees. Felicia had a prominent career, right? Still does, right? So can anybody tell me what the excuse is, please? Because black men aren't giving any excuses, right? any kind of little excuse. You so-called black man, everybody grilling you. See, they give y'all the poverty. A lot of black people aren't poor. How about that? Right? But they give us that. Oh, you poor. Oh, this and that. Oh, you know. Oh man, poor. And yeah, that's synonymous to what's the name, right? That's synonymous to oh, so if you're poor, you have no choice and you have to, you know, but that's not true. But I agree, Sunlight. Yeah, you know, incest and rape and shit like that. Yeah, have abortion. You know what I'm saying? Do what you got to do, you know. But see, and then they going so sick and they're so sinister with this that they even aborting kids when they debating abortions during a heartbeat. Now that's just straight up sick. So if you kill a kid, you're up for murder, right? But what's can anybody tell me the difference? If a woman decides to kill her kid and leave him somewhere or whatever, she's up for murder. What's the difference? Oh, because the man sanctioned it. The man sanctioned it. See, Sunlight, you're right. I agree with you, Sunlight. I agree with you, Sunlight, on that education shit. That's another show. I agree with you. I'm not trying to push educate something, you know. I'm not trying to push it like, oh, it's the end all be all, nothing like that. But my thing is that's what Corey Bush was trying to use that excuse. Oh, you know, fuck, I don't want to be on welfare and this and that in school and fucking, oh my, you know, my fucking, you know what I mean? I went in my career. See, selfish. It's all about you, right? It ain't about the baby. It's about you. It ain't about the man. It's about you. And see, they make it to where the man has no say-so in these cases. Oh, abortion rights for me. Right to choose. I can choose what goes in my body. But the man that put that in your body doesn't have the right to choose that you have the kid or not? Very interesting. See? Emasculation towards a black male. You see that? You see how it goes back to making the black male look subservient? Like he has no rights? No say-so? What is a black man's word? What is his rights? What is right? Didn't one of them who said that? One of them broads said that. She was like, what a black man says is irrelevant or something. Black men have no something. I forget who the hell said that. This is one of these dumbass, stupid ass, democratic, liberal-minded, you know what I'm saying? Lazy ass in thinking and thought, ass kissing politicians or where the fuck or people. Some of these people aren't even politicians, my bad. They're just put out in the camera in the limelight. Yeah, it's fucked up now though, Doc Boss. This is different right now. This is a different because see, this is that jab mandate type stuff, and we really got to be on our stuff with this one because they're forcing motherfuckers. But see, the thing is, it was Simone Sanders that said it with her. I ain't even gonna speak on her, man. I don't want to clown her, dude. But she does look like Grimace from McDonald's though. But so yeah, you know, she got the haircut like a boy and shit with the part. Her hair more hooked up than my shit. Ayanna Pressley. Oh no, it was Simone Sanders, right? That's the one who said that. Why would you say black men? What they say is irrelevant, dude. See, pushing the masculine. See, that is going towards the regular, everyday black woman, y'all. That's going towards y'all. They pushing the ideology for y'all. Y'all. Well, that's good. But see, they control these women and then they use them. They use them. But see, that goes to the everyday black woman. That's going to y'all. They're indoctrinating y'all, man. You guys, they indoctrinating with that shit. The everyday ones. But see, y'all, you know, Sunlight, you know, daughter Yeshua, Felicia Lockhart, all y'all, man. Y'all wait, y'all. That don't apply to y'all because y'all open-minded, y'all smart, y'all intelligent. You know what I'm saying? You guys aren't that type of woman. You see what I'm saying? You're not easily fooled. You're not falling for the bullshit. You already know. Y'all know who you are. So, but this go for the everyday. Fuck it. This goes for the ones on Facebook. Them black women on Facebook. The ones taking ass pictures and booty pictures all day on their storylines and shit. Ain't talking about any kind of relevancy. Ain't taking pictures with the kids. No graduation photos. Ass pics, booty pictures, shaking their butts, twerking, you know, showing themselves at a club, drinking, You know what I'm saying? Saying hey, while the next girl shakes her ass. You know, posing in these lingerie pictures. I mean, all day I see females on Facebook doing that stupid shit, on Instagram doing that stupid shit, doing a bunch of dumbass shit. Stupid shit. Just like Sunlight said, she got the what's the name? We're the okay. I mean, I think that honestly, man, I think they think that you know, a lot of black women are on board. I think, you know, they see what a lot of black women do. They go to social media. These people watch social media. These people they spy. You know what I'm saying? That's how, you know, they do all that. That's how Facebook and all these people take your shit down or strike your shit or whatever they do. They spy. These motherfuckers snoops. They sneaky, right? So they see what they do. They study us. They study us. They study us like a motherfucker and shit, man. They study us and shit, you know. They study us. They study us. You know. See, they use she got booted out of her position because they use y'all, man. They use us too. They use motherfuckers and shit, man. You know. We're not exempt. Black men ain't exempt from the bullshit either, though. There's a lot of dumbass motherfuckers too. You ask them, man, why'd you take the jab? Man, I had to do it because my family. What the fuck your family got to do with you with you doing something for you or not for you? Oh man, my money and this and that. Okay, we see that. Listen, you know, we don't do no research. We don't do no law books. We don't do no Blackstone law. None of that. No jurisprudence. None of that. No words and phrases. We don't do none of that. You know, so we don't care, dude. Right? Yeah, way before social media. You're right, dog boss. They've been studying us. Exactly. True. That's true. A lot of these conscious women, they know what time it is, man. They not falling for that shit. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, I agree. Sunlight, you're right. That's true. I should have made that. What's the name? You know, there's a lot of, yeah, right. A lot of these ratchets on social media. That's true. But see, I mean, that's not the majority of black women, but a lot of black women, unfortunately, man, not you know, and a lot of black men are on the dumb fake thug shit too. They got the fake thug shit for the men, the ratchet bullshit, Jezebel spirit for the women. You know, and we be like, man, these groups trying to be like us, man. These other races trying to be like us. They trying to be like the degenerates, degenerate y'all. They're trying to be like the stereotypical y'all. They're not trying to be like the builders of y'all, right? They're not trying to be like the invention makers of y'all. They're not trying to be like the spiritual y'all, us. They're not trying to be like the enlightened us, the conscious us. They trying to be like the most stereotypical us, right? Because even the media and social media puts that out there like it's cool, right? So sometimes you'll have the most stupidest rapper talking about the most ignorant shit on Channel 11 News or Channel 5 News or something like that in the morning, some bullshit like that. Why would you have this motherfucker listen to the lyrics? Why would you have this motherfucker on your news station, right? To promote this motherfucker, because it's all elitist type stuff. It's all Masonic order. It's all the same. It's all linked in. Yeah, I think so too. A lot of these ratchets are on social media right now. That's why they use it. So you use social media for certain things. Use it like how we doing right now to expand to our mind and to get and to you know, to keep stay in this thought. You know, you could use it like that, like how we've been doing, or how we do it, right? Which is good, you know. But you could use it for bad too. You could use it for a bunch of bullshit, like a lot of these motherfuckers use it for, right? You know, it just all depends. You got to do everything is in moderation, because it's too much things for you. That's not in moderation is not good. Too much things is not good. Period. Too much of anything damn near is not good, right? Hell, too much water in certain cases for you might not be good, right? Let's just do our stuff. Let's just keep it 100, right? You know, I agree with Sunlight. That's true. Sunlight, that's true, man. You know, and that's not really our women either, though, dude. If you think about it, man. But I mean, for you to sign up for Ghetto Gaggers, you a piece of shit. Just, you know, you just might as well just expel yourself from the black community. Kevin Samuels, sometimes he speaks some stuff. that I agree with as far as accountability from women, but that's it. I don't even mess with Kevin KS no more. I don't mess with none of these people no more. I don't mess with none of these because I already know, you know. I already know, you know. But you know, you had a lot of black women on Kevin Samuels, but you didn't see. I don't want to say no names. Y'all know who I'm talking about. You had a lot of black women YouTubers going in on Kevin Samuels. I even was like in the comment section, like, please make a video about Cynthia G. Keep it balanced. They didn't want to do it. They didn't want to do it. But it took somebody like Baba Ranson to do a video about both. Why do the men have to? Why do we have to step up and make a balance? Why do we have to do that? How come y'all not, or not y'all, but why are these black women on social media not doing it? Because they're trying to indoctrinate y'all too a little something, something. They're trying to indoctrinate y'all a little something, something too with that black man. Let's bash the black man on the low. Like let's bash the black man in a subtle way. All right. So let me know what y'all think, man. I'm about to get out this bad boy. I see, you know what I'm saying? Y'all bouncing too, man. I'm about to get out of here. I gotta make this money, man. I gotta go in, gotta get it in. Next time, I might do a part 2. I think we'll do a part 2 to this. I'm gonna do a part 2 to the show. We might do a part 2 to this tomorrow. I want to have some women on the panel. That'd be dope. If I could have man, that'd be dope if I could have daughter Yashua on here and Felicia on here. That'd be dope. Yeah, man. I want to bring some women on here tomorrow if we talk about this. Or we'll probably talk about the King Richard one tomorrow, though. One of the two. I might even do 2 videos tomorrow. But I got to start doing these. It's a video wasn't supposed to be this long, but I got to start doing these videos in the morning. Start switching it up. I got to change up these algorithms, man. Since YouTube ain't playing fair. Since you know, just period, man. Just to get more subscribers, just to get more people to check this out, man. Because this is an interesting topic. But not even just an interesting topic. This is what we have to pay attention to, close attention to. And it's not just the women, it's the men too. We're darkening, we're brainwashed too with a lot of bullshit too, y'all. So it's not just y'all. You know what I'm saying? It's not just y'all at all. You know, so I don't want y'all to, but I mean, look, they have y'all pushing the most craziest, bizarrest shit. Think about it, women, or you're on here. Please think about it. I'm not even this, I have to compare. Other groups are not doing this shit, man. That is really weird, man. We talk about, oh man, they like black men and shit. You know, these white women are on black men, these Mexicans are on believe this and that. But they're still majority of them are still with their men. Look, majority of black women are still with black women, men. So don't believe that bullshit either. Oh, you know, black men are dating outside more than this and that's a bunch of bullshit. That's a lie. Don't believe that shit, man. Even when the black YouTubers be saying that shit, it's a bunch of bullshit. I don't believe that shit, right? I don't believe it's a bunch of bullshit. You know, think for yourselves, y'all, man. Really, 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 man. Think for yourselves. Just for example, before I go, they took the term woke. They took that term from us and they flipped it. Now that's supposed to be a leftist term. How the fuck is woke a leftist term? Because the white conservatives switched the narrative. Now, whose narrative is it really? Is it really our narrative? Or is it theirs? Or is it the small hats narrative? It's somebody's narrative. It ain't ours. See, that just goes to show how much power we do not have. That just goes to show how much these people watch us. They look at us. They harp on us. They be gawking at us. They be on us, right? It makes you think, right? It makes you really think, right? Who's controlling this shit, man? It's a woman. What's the name of YouTube, right? It's a woman president, right? But they're letting all this stuff being pushed on YouTube, right? Ghetto gaggers, right? You know that's controlled by some white people. How come black women haven't made videos about that? I've seen 2. It wasn't strictly about ghetto gaggers, but it was about, you know, the moms bringing them in there and just the degenerate behavior. How come black women they'll keep the energy with Kevin Samuels, right? Listen. They'll keep the energy with a black man, but they won't keep it with the white men, bro. They won't keep the energy with women, other women, but they'll keep the energy with men. See, we that's the fighting. Our women emasculate us on those kind of levels, dude. Why are these same women not making videos about ghetto gaggers, condoning that shit? Watch out for that shit. Black women, don't fuck with that shit. None of them are doing it because they don't give a fuck about that shit. You got to make it think. It makes you really think. Does some of these YouTubers really care about the people, or are they just doing it for their own gain? or they're doing this shit to indoctrinate you on what they think and their ideology, right? I've been known about ghetto gaggers, man. That's a bunch of bullshit. I've been. No, those aren't our women. I'm sorry. Those aren't our women, man. Those aren't our women. We shouldn't be associated with people like that at all. We got to stay away from people like that, though. We really do. Those aren't our women at all, man. So we got to stay away from people like that. We're going to stay away from people like that. Those people shouldn't even be in our community. But I mean, you have groups like Black Lives Matter. You got organizations, or people like that. You have these feminist movements. You have divestors and all that. So it's not gonna work. So honestly, black women, that's kind of on y'all now, because if a black man calls it out, that shit is fucking years old, dude. Black ghetto gaggers, shit, maybe 10 plus years old. That shit's old. Shit, black women, some of these black women like that shit. Let's just keep it 100. That's why they're doing it. Let's just keep it 100. Let's keep it real. Some of the motherfuckers like that shit. That's why they're not calling it out. That could be some women's fantasies. That fake slave fantasy, all that fake shit. So yeah, man. Yeah, it's crazy. It's crazy. But you know what? Let me stop, Sunlight. So, women like you, women like the conscious women like you that know who you are, women like, you see what I'm saying, that I associate with. Yeah, they couldn't stomach that. You're right. But these other females, shit. These other I'm gonna call them females. They're not women. We'll call them females because there's a difference between a woman and a female. These other females don't. A real woman's not gonna go for that. But a female, she's gonna go for it all day. Because I'm saying a female is the one shaking their ass on Twitter and on Instagram and on Facebook. Right? We got to get together as a group, as a whole. We, like I said last night, we think we're a group, but we think on an individual basis. Does that make any sense, y'all? No, right? So y'all let me know what y'all think, man. You know what I'm saying? Like, subscribe to the channel, man. I know y'all already subbed, so that's good, man. Like this video, man. It's important. Tomorrow I'm gonna do another one, man. I'll do it probably at 8 o'clock or something like that. You know what I'm saying? Nighttime. We going in. I'm gonna have it. Hopefully I'll have everybody on the panel that's usually on here. We're gonna go in. I'll probably do either a part 2 to this or that King Richard one. We'll go in on that one. And we have to really start talking about these issues, man, because it's really affecting our community, man. Just because it's not affecting your day to day or something like that, don't mean it's not, you know what I'm saying, affecting us as a whole, right? But sunlight. You do like it because they do like it because just because they're doing it for money don't mean they don't like it. You shouldn't do any of that kind of shit for money. That's just like them straight motherfuckers. Oh, gay for pay. You're gay, brother. You're gay. No, we ain't blaming the money over here. You could, hell, Kath could be running up. You could run up in somebody's shit for the money. We can't use that one, dude. We can't use that one. You can run up in a bank for the money, dude. We can't use that one. Nah. I'm not gonna use that one. They like that shit, dude. Come on, what are you talking about? Oh, girl, talking about she got $2,000 in a Uber. That's all she's worth. These are hurt people. She did it for an Uber. In less than $2,000. Like, didn't the broad not have a job? You could save up $2,000. We don't think that's damn near, what's the name, dude? A damn near it's about to be tax season right now. What is that shit? That's damn near a refund, man. We don't be thinking, man. We don't be thinking. We're they got our women so irrational. They do the stupidest, dumbest shit. Like so Felicia just said, they don't, you know what I'm saying? They only use they don't use the left side of their brain. They know that the government people know that they use our women more. Look how they use the women against us. Look at how Oprah was being used against us. Oprah was a beast in the 90s. She used to talk about black men all day. Had KKK members and Klan members on there, but never had Shahrazad Ali on there. Never had Farrakhan on there, right? Why did the white motherfuckers like Donahue have Farrakhan and Shahrazad Ali and them on there, but not her? Interesting. Well, she had the KKK on there and skinheads on there, though, right? She gave them a platform. Now, I'm not on Twitter, Sunlight. That Twitter shit's a bunch of bullshit, too. I might get on there one day, but that shit is, that's like Mammy Central right there. That's them black women hate black men on that motherfucker, boy, vice versa. But, you know, so, right? Ricky Lake, all of them was going in on black men in the 90s. You know, they used us up, dude. You know, they really fucked us over and shit in the 90s. They really did. So let me know what y'all think, man. You know what I'm saying? I gotta go and shit. I gotta run and shit. You know, I really appreciate y'all rocking with me, man. Felicia Lockhart, perspective. I love your perspective. You broke it down. Next time I have you on here. Sunlight, I love when you on here, man. You always provide good insight, man. You know what I'm saying? You know, Sunlight, you are not one of them women. You are one of these women, or you are actual woman. You're you know what I'm saying? You're a pillar. I appreciate it. I salute you. You see what I'm saying? You got you know, you're an educated woman, you got your degrees, you know what I'm saying? You know, you did your thing, you know what I'm saying? None of this applies to y'all, man. It doesn't, man. You know what I'm saying? Y'all on the outside looking in because you are women. These are females what I'm talking about. You know, y'all are women. You know. Yeah, I was thinking about that. Yeah, I know Twitter. Yeah, true. But you know, I was thinking, I don't know, man. I might try to go on there, man. You know what I'm saying? I don't know. But yeah, man, I really appreciate y'all rocking with me, man. I was supposed to be on here for 20 minutes. I'm here for an hour and 20 minutes. I really appreciate y'all rocking with me, man. You know what I'm saying? Y'all could, you know, be anywhere, you know, be doing anything with y'all time, but y'all chose to spend it with me. I really appreciate that. It's dope. I really appreciate that, man, on so many different type of levels, man. You know, y'all really it, man, you know. And you know, this subjects like this need to be talked about. I'm sorry. You know what I'm saying? I can't really go in too much. A lot of the stuff was scrubbed from the damn YouTube and the damn internet about these damn people talking about men. But see, love you too. Much love, man. You have a good day too. But see, if it's so bad, I mean, if it's so innocent what they were saying about black men and about the nuclear family, why would they scrub it? Because they know that shit was wrong. They know that appealed to their little feminist based, they self-hating, lesbian, LGBTY, leftist, extremist base. That's what it appeals to, right? You know what I'm saying? That's all it does. It appeals to them. They know it. They've been using us. We've been used. You know what I'm saying? We get played, they get paid, like my boy Shaq says. You know what I'm saying? All day. So I'm going to holler at y'all, man. Y'all have a good day, man. Like and subscribe, man. You know what I'm saying? Share this out to y'all social medias, man. We need to have a conversation about this. We need to really get this type of stuff going. And not even just that, from people that look like me and you. Not just, you know, we got to control the narrative, not these other people, right? You know what I'm saying? We really have to control the narrative. We have to start moving as a group, as a base, not individual. We got to stop thinking individual minded, all right? Oh, yeah. So I'm going to holler at y'all, man. You know what I'm saying? Till next time, you know what I'm saying? Like, subscribe, share, you know what I'm saying? Hit that notification bell. I know, you know, this space has been acting real funny with the notifications. A lot of people been telling me I haven't get notifications. Just hit that bell. You good. And if you don't hit me, if you don't get notifications, just let me know next time I'm on or something like that, or something like that. Or you got me on Instagram or something like that. Let me know that they playing, and we could solve that problem. You know what I'm saying? So I salute y'all for rocking with me in this morning. Well, I guess it's still morning over here. And y'all have a good day, man. You know, have a productive day. You know what I'm saying? I don't think I'm gonna do nothing later, but yeah, Shaq show later, so I'll be on there. Yeah, and I'm gonna holler back at y'all, man. I appreciate it. Y'all have a good day. You know what I'm saying? Good afternoon and all that. And peace out.